Hi everybody, and welcome back to another Sailor Moon review. Recently I did a poll on my Twitter account asking you all what you might want to see me review next. I have quite a lot of Sailor Moon things that I need to do reviews on, and this was one of the ones that you chose as the most popular item you wanted me to review. So I'm finally going to open these. I've had these since around the summertime. I'm just so busy. I have so many videos I need to make, so bear with me guys. I will make videos as much as I can with the time that I'm given. But this is the World Uniform Operation Sailor Moon figures. Back in the summertime, I think I did the Naru figure, which was the one shown here on this box. It was a special release. After you bought all of these, you could mail in and get her, but she did get an international release where you didn't have to do that. So I ordered her right away, and after I got her, I really liked her. So if you guys want to check out that review, you can. I'll leave it in the video at the end so you guys can just click and find it. But I really liked it so much that I decided to spend the extra money and get the whole full set. But we're going to take a look at each one of them in their boxes first so you guys can see how awesome they look. They come in these nice little display boxes, and most people probably won't open theirs, but I want to display mine out of box because they're pretty fantastic. This is of course Usagi, and there she is on the back. These were rather expensive figures for what they are. They're not articulated. They're just basic figures for display, and they are by Megahouse. Megahouse makes the Petite Chara line. I've not bought any of these figures before in this series, so I really didn't know what to expect out of them until I bought Naru. I wanted Naru so bad because I didn't have very much merchandise for her, so I took the chance to get her first, and then I decided to get the rest of them. The paint job on Naru was so good. The boxes on these are all pretty much the same, but I figured I would show them to you in case you guys are wondering anything about the boxes. They're all colored appropriate for each character, and it just shows off the poses really well for each one. They're really fancy. I'm glad that I was able to get the whole set from one seller. That made things a lot easier. I priced these individually and they were really expensive. But I'm going to take them out of their boxes so you guys can see them really well, and you can see all their awesome details. Alright, so here is the entire set of these figures, and I am quite impressed with them. For something that cost as much as they did, I was hoping the quality would be just as good as the Naru figure, and I am just as impressed as I was with a Naru. I'll show you Usagi first. Give her a nice up-close look at her, and she is really pretty. Her face paint is really nicely done. She has a really cute face, and her hair is nicely sculpted. It does have two tones in it, and her eyes are like a print. It's printed on, and her brooch is painted in. You have her outfit, and it's nicely painted. It does have some tones of blue in the white, so it's not pure white. so it does have some shadow. The skirt, it looks like it's a little bit different colors. It's hard to show that on camera though, but it does look like it has some depth to it, like in the creases. It's a little darker blue in the creases than it is the rest of it. And as you can see here, her fingernails are painted pink. So it's a very beautiful, beautiful figure of Usagi. I am very impressed with it. Here's her pretty shoes, and they are not black like they look like in the show. They're kind of like a navy blue with a black heel. So I don't know if they are actually this color in the anime. They looked always pure black to me in the show, but I guess I could be wrong. And at the bottom of it does have the uniform, World Uniform Operation kind of logo, and the Sailor Moon 20th anniversary logo. So they will all have this on the stands. And this one has a little raised up part because she kind of looks like she's jumping up in a way. But she is fabulous. So, so pretty. Very impressed with her. Kind of a 360 there so you guys can see. And this of course is Ami. And you can tell really well with hers that her skirt is a little bit of a different color in spots that kind of show some shadow. Here's a close look at Ami. She has the same detailing with the two-toned hair. It is blue. You can definitely tell it's a nice dark blue color. She has a really adorable face. Let's see, I think her nails are painted in as well. There you go. Now you can see. But her skirt is definitely two-toned as well. You can definitely tell it in the creases. And then here's her shoes. They are brown loafer type shoes. But she is really pretty as well. Very modest pose. And she looks like she's in mid-twirl. Very, very pretty. And here is Rei next. And she's got her all-girls school uniform on. She's kind of flipping her hair back. She has the two-toned hair as well, kind of like a purple in there. I love her face. Her face is so pretty. And she does have little earrings in, little red dotted earrings. There's her long, long hair in the back. That is fabulous. And you can tell that there is a lot of different colors going on in her uniform. It's kind of like gray, but then it has some darker areas that give the shadow. Same with the bow. It's a little darker red in the center. And then the buttons and her nails are definitely painted in. And her skirt is kind of a different color as well. I always thought it was interesting because she's like the really elegant character, and she always has a shorter skirt for her school uniform than the other ones. So she's definitely not as modest as Ami. I really love Rei. She is very sassy in the original. And here is her long socks. Does have a red line up here, and her shoes are black shiny shoes. Very, very nice figure of Rei. I'm so glad to have a figure of her because she is definitely one of my favorite characters in the original anime. Annoying for some, but definitely a favorite of mine. So there you go. And here is Makoto. And she's got a nice pose as well. Close up look at her face. It's very cute. She has nice wide eyes and her mouth is open. And her hair is really nice and flowy, very detailed. Of course, she does have her signature tails on the side, showing there. And then the little baubles that are in her hair are perfectly painted in. I don't see any paint issues with these guys. They're like perfect figures. And these are her little laces in her shirt. And they're kind of like a gray color. It even has the little lines here painted in all along the trim at the bottom. And there's the back bow there. Her fingernails are definitely painted pink like the others. Definitely tell that. And her long uniform skirt, definitely tell the two tones in it with the wrinkles. And here's her shoes. They're kind of like a navy blue, just like Usagi's, with the black heel, just without the laces over top. Very nice. So there she is. Beautiful figure. And here's the last one, Minako. It's like a closer look at her face. She has a nice cheerful smile as well. And you can definitely see her earrings in her ears. She has the two tones as well. And it's a little darker on the tips, as you can kind of see here. It's definitely a darker yellow at the ends of her hair, but it's fanned out really, really nicely. It's a very cool action shot of her hair separating in the back. So there's her big, beautiful bow in the back. And her uniform, just like the others, it's a little bit more whiter to me than Usagi and Ami's. But she does have her pocket there that's in her uniform. Her nails are painted just like the others. And her skirt. And she does not have a back bow in her uniform. I never really noticed that before. But yeah, she doesn't have a back bow in her uniform. Even though it's very similar to Usagi's and Ami's. And then here's her socks and her shoes. Hers are a little bit of a navy blue as well with black heels. But she is a fabulous, very cute likeness of Minako. I forgot to mention with these figures as well, you can take the skirts off and you can see their panties. This is kind of a funny little thing that you can do as a bonus, but I thought I should mention it so you guys can know. This is the entire set, minus Naru, of course, of the school uniform operation figures, and I am very happy to own these. I am very impressed with them. Everybody's speculating if they'll ever make any more for the remaining characters, which I definitely hope they do. I will save for them if that ever does happen and they get an announcement, but very happy with these. Beautiful to display. I know there were some complaints about the skirts. They didn't like how they flowed. To me, I think that's a little added feature to these. They look like they are kind of just posing there and the wind's blowing type of thing. It just looks really fancy to me. And I'm happy about the way they're designed. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think. But thank you guys so very much for checking out my review. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you guys next time. Alright, bye.